In this project, we'll make a simple Coke bottle shape in AutoCAD 3D and we'll make it from scratch, and we'll also add the 3D shapes and renderings and everything in this drawing. So let's start with the image of Coke bottle, and for that I'll go to this insert tab and select this attach option, and now locate the drawing. So we have this drawing here in this folder and you can download it with the link mentioned below. And now let's attach it with the default condition or the default settings, and click anywhere in the drawing area to place it and press enter to enter it with default scale. And here we have it, the image attached as an XREF or external reference. Now click on the boundaries and select this background transparency option. Now we can also remove the boundary by going to the insert option, and from this frames vary option select this hide frames, and here we have it, the clean drawing without any distraction. Now we'll create the outline with this spline tool. For that, expand this draw panel, select this spline tool, and now let's zoom into this area and start tracking the geometries as I'm tracking now. So I'll start with this point and make the geometry just like this. You can also turn off object snap if you want, if it is causing distraction, or if it is causing you to click accidentally on points which we don't require. And now simply follow the contour or the sides of this image. And you need to ensure that you click exactly at the sides, and if you create some errors or if you draw the drawing accidentally which is not required, then you can simply go to the Control Z option, or you can undo that. So I'll just uncheck all the options on the status bar in order to get it perfectly, and now select this end tangency because we want it to end here with a sharp corner. Now click at this point and now press enter again to start it, and now I'll select this object snap option and I'll start from this point. Now turn it off again and now make this spline like this. Now here also we need to end the tangency, so click on end tangency. Now click in this direction and now select object snap, start the arc, the spline, and start making the geometry. Now we can turn it off again. So in this way you need to trace the complete outline, and I'll just fast forward this clip to show it in a better way. And as you can see that I'm just tracking the boundaries, and wherever we have these sharp corners I'll just exit the tool with end tangency and start tangency options as I've already mentioned. And now just simply create a straight spline like this, but make sure that it passes the center point of this bottle, and here we have it. Now go to this top portion of the bottle here and we'll make another spline at this point as well. So just press enter and select this object snap, click at this point and make a straight spline just like this, and press enter again. So now select this complete geometry, type J and press enter to join it into a single unit, and now we have it as a single unit, and you can verify it here also. Let's go to copy tool and we'll make multiple copies of this because we are going to need this shape later on in the drawing. And so let's click this polar tracking and we'll make 3 copies of this. And now let's go to the line tool, turn off this object snap option and make a line which starts approximately at this point, and it should cross the first copy of this contour or the outline, and make another line just like this, and make third line that starts from approximately this point here, and it should again cross this geometry, and it should start now from here and it should cross like this. Now we'll trim all the extra portions which are not required, so I'll select the trim tool, press enter and remove geometries as I am showing here. Okay, now we can erase all the unnecessary geometries which are no longer required. So I'll select this one, these lines, and also these two lines, and just erase them. Now we'll make small changes to this spline. So these changes are only required on the ends of these splines. So select these grips and move them just a little bit outwards. And repeat the process for other side of the spline as well. So I'll select this spline and move it just a little bit upwards like this, and here also. Okay, now repeat the process for the remaining two sides of the splines. So select this side, move it a little bit outward like this, and lastly repeat it for this part of the spline, this end point. Okay, and here we have it, the final geometry. Now we can make a line to divide this cork into two parts, and for that I'll select the line tool, and we need to click approximately at the center. So for that I'll select the cap, because that will give us a better idea. Click approximately at the center of this cap, just like this, and make a line which passes through the complete image, just like this, and click here. Now select the trim tool and trim the extra part of this spline. So I'll click here to trim it, and also I'll click on this side here. Now we can remove this line, it's no longer required, and we can also hide this image because we have made the geometry. So that was